Hey guys, welcome to another legit. Oh, here. Alright, everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm just walking to the Jazz Festival right now. It's currently 10:07 on Saturday, March 2nd. I'm gonna be working there all day, so I'm gonna try and record what goes on while I'm there. This bag full of snacks I have to bring. But yeah, should be fun.
Through there. But we're trying to get the air past the teeth, so that's why you see somebody playing like this. But putting the jaw out sometimes helps line the teeth up and lets the air get through easier. So those are just a couple of examples of things that I do or I think about to help me. So you try experimenting around with this stuff. You know, do it in the privacy of your own practice room and nobody has to hear you sounding horrible, because I mean, you know, it's going to sound horrible when you're trying for new things. You're going to get weird double buzz, but you're going to squeak a note. Those notes I played earlier, I call those the 5 magic notes. Because instantly everybody knows what that is now, right? The 5 magic. And did you know, okay, so that's the Incredibles theme, right? Mm-hmm. Do you know what the James Bond theme sounds like, right? Right? Now, did you know that the person that wrote the James Bond theme, John Barry, was actually the one that wrote the original Incredibles theme, and his score was thrown out. So they had him write the whole score, and they wanted it to sound like James Bond. Well, he said, well, I've already done that. And they threw the score out. So Michael Giacchino, who composed this, as you know, composed the score, he was working on 2 TV shows for Disney. He was working on a show called Lost and a show called Alias. And they pitched him to Pixar. They say, we have this young composer. He was 30 years old at the time. And they pitched him to this, and he told them what they wanted. And he started thinking about, okay, they wanted James Bond. He was like, kind of James Bond upside down, sort of, you know, and a little bit backwards maybe. And so he came up with that little theme like that, and that was the original theme, and they fell in love with it. Did you ever see a movie called, if your parents will let you watch it, what's it called? It's the one with the marionette puppets. Team America, thank you.
Oh. Team America World Police.
Yeah, so that score was done by Mark, who wrote all the songs, all the silly songs you hear. I'm so ornery, you know. Those are Mark Shaman's songs, you know, who's a very great songer. He's also an incredible, he was up for an Oscar at the Oscars just the other night for the Mary Poppins movie. But, so he wrote this whole score, but he wrote kind of a tongue-in-cheek score because it's puppets, you know, and then he had very little communication, so he writes this whole score and probably got $1 million for the score, I would say, because A-list composers is probably what they get. Get about $1 million a score. And then they threw it out. They said, well, we want it to be like John Williams. And he goes, well, you never told me that. So he wrote this kind of tongue-in-cheek action-adventure score. So they had this guy, Harry Gregson Williams, come in, and they rewrote the whole score. So the good news for me is I got to do the whole movie twice. So I got to get paid a bunch more times. And I'm in this for the money, baby. So that was kind of good for me. But anyway, that happens a lot. It's happened on a lot of things where they'll spend all this money and then say, oh, we don't like that. We decided, you know. What's that? Oh, I'm getting my cue back there. It's like the Oscars. Wrap it up. No, it says I have to thank Yamaha, which I was going to do anyway, for helping support this event first of all. And I get to play their fine instruments they make. And there is no perfect trumpet. I mean, except for this one, the Wayne Bergeron model 8335 Los Angeles. If you care to know the specs on it. That I helped to co-design, and if you were all to buy one of these, I can keep my daughter in that private school, so I'd appreciate that. And I'd like to thank, it's great, this is the 50th anniversary of this festival, right? That's so cool, man. What an honor for me to get to be here, to get to do this for like a momentous year, so thank you guys for having me here for this. Anything else before we go here?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Will you sign my copy of MacArthur Park?
I will sign your copy of MacArthur Park. Catch me right after we're done here. Okay, come on.
Bruh. Yo, sign my chest. I don't have a pen.
Sign my left ass cheek.
I did. Sign my I don't know. Your hat. Oh, wait, my shirt.
All right. Thank you.
Quick, someone give me a pen right now, please.
Okay, I just got out of the jazz clinic with Wayne Bergeron. Oh my god, he is so good. He came down and he stood right in front of me. He's really funny. I might actually get better based off this, but yeah, it was amazing. But right now, I'm walking home. It's currently raining, but I don't work again until 3, so I'm just going home, maybe get some lunch. Kind of hungry, but I'm walking, and yeah, I'm excited for the concert. I'm really excited for tonight, so see you again later.
Can I just address with you as country boy now?
Can you?
Should you? No.
But
I think I should so I can reference the Bible.
Okay. If you must. If you duck face hard enough, you can do it. Just like Wayne taught us. Dude, I should tell him to watch my YouTube video when I see it up.
Maximum thought level for the high key. Oh my god, this is me.
That's me.
Wait, is it considered or is it just because...
What?
Look, it's like backwards.
Yeah, I know. It's flipped because of the camera. Something's whack.
Yeah, that's weird. iPhone cameras are weird.
Do you have change?
Nope. Like $7 though. I'll tell you $3.
Okay.
Capitalism.
This was a good deal.
Yep.
Is another Disney tune, actually. And it was written for a young man and I, a young trumpet player from London, England. And I don't know, maybe some of your trumpet players know about him, Louis Dowdswell. You checked him out, yeah. Louis, he's kind of my trumpet son. I met him actually on the internet when he was 15. That doesn't sound right, no. No. I did not say that. I heard him playing trumpet on the internet when he was 15 years old on YouTube, and he was playing along, like with Friend Like Me and all these tunes that I recorded, and he was playing along with them note for note, and he was in his mom's laundry room, sitting back there and filming himself, and he sounded unbelievable. Man, I was just completely blown away, so I emailed him. I go, man, what planet are you from, dude? Man, you sound amazing. Great sound and intonation, chops and everything, and we started keeping in touch. I went over there and I did a concert, and he brought his family, and I got to meet him finally, and we got to hang out a little bit. He plays my trumpet and my mouthpiece, and so that's why I call him my trumpet son. He's actually been to my house twice now and stayed with my wife and I. He's 24 years old now, and what he did was he took this tune and he had his duet written. He recorded his band in London and videoed everybody playing, right? And then he sent me a chart into my home studio at home. I put up a camera and I recorded myself playing. He put the whole thing together. So tonight, Louis couldn't be here to perform this with me. It's kind of a long drive from London to the area. But Sid is going to come down here and going to play the part of So I'm going to get him hooked up here so he's got some room to... Don't play too good, all right? I heard you at rehearsal. You have to play down to the guest artist, okay? Can you get at that microphone? Is that a good height for you? Good? Oh, you're pretty tall, man. And I was looking at your name here, and I'm sure everybody butchers this, but it's Trilo Kekar. How do you say it? Say it. Come on, let me hear. What? That's not what they said. So I phonetically wrote it out this way, so I got bad information. So how do you say it? Trillocaker. Trillocaker? All right. I'm sorry. I hate when my name gets butchered, but yeah. So you see what I did there? They tried. That's how they pronounce it. Anyway, sorry. This is just not funny or anything. Just human interest stuff. Anyway, this is a great arrangement, but done by a young man named Callum Allen. The arrangement was done by a 19-year-old. This is When You Wish Upon a Star. With modern technology now, like we're very spoiled because we get monitors, we can hear ourselves. But yeah, think about it. If you're standing up in front of a band like this, there's like 20 of them back there blowing into the back of your head. Very aggressive. It's hard to hear. So that's why we